Hi everyone! You're watching English Superb educational YouTube channel and me, Helen, a Ukrainian teacher of English language. And today I want to speak with you about word cleft sentences. In spoken language, we use stress, we use intonation to attract someone's attention to what we're talking about. But when we want to add more emphasis, in this case, we can use cleft sentences. Cleft sentences, they help us to focus on or emphasize a part of a sentence in our speech. For example, what I need is a cup of coffee. Cleft sentences are complex sentences that have a main clause and a dependent clause. And these sentences we often introduce with such words as what, or much more emphatic all, or the thing. They can be used to talk about options, specific things, or to talk about general feelings. Let's learn how to use them correctly. We can make some kind of sentences much more emphatic if we use such pattern of a cleft sentences. We begin it with what or all plus clause plus be plus the part of a sentence that we want to emphasize. For example, what I need is a cup of coffee. Second pattern of a cleft sentence. When we want to emphasize an event or a sequence of events, we begin our cleft sentence with what happens is that, or what happened was that. That is optional. For example, what happens is you take a test and after it you have an interview. Or what happened was that we left our passport at home. The third structure of a cleft sentence, we use it to encourage somebody. We begin such sentence with what's great, what's nice, what's wonderful about something, plus the verb to be, plus the fact that, or how. For example, what's great about the lesson is the fact that the teacher is very encouraging. Or, what's great about the lesson is how encouraging the teacher is. To tell about something that always puts you off doing something, we use the following structure. The thing, or the only thing that always puts me off doing something is, and after it you use the part of a sentence that you want to emphasize. For example, the thing that always puts me off playing football is the idea of getting covered in mud, or how muddy you'd get. The fourth structure of a cleft sentence. We can also make our part of a sentence much more emphatic if we begin it with the following phrases like the person who, the place where, the reason why, the last or first time that, plus close, plus the verb to be, plus the part of a sentence that we want to emphasize at the end. For example, the person I spoke to was my boss. The last time I saw him was on Sunday. One more cleft sentence. It has the following structure. It is or was, plus the emphasized part of a sentence, plus the relative clause. For example, it was a boy in my class who won the prize. Or it was the bread that they charged us extra for. If we want to emphasize a pronoun in such cleft sentence, we normally use the object pronoun. For example, it was me, not I, who paid for a bill. And the fifth, last pattern of a cleft sentence. When we want to emphasize how things make us feel, we use the cleft sentences with the following verbs: bother, worry, scary, annoy. And we use the following structure: what plus verb plus object pronoun plus to be plus the part of the sentence that we want to emphasize at the end. For example, what annoys me is the cost. What worries me is her stubbornness. Let's do with you the little quiz. I want you to rewrite these sentences using the bold word. But I'm not going to give you the answer. I want you to write me your variants in comments, and we will discuss them later. That is it for today. I hope the lesson was really useful for you, and now you know how to use cleft sentences in your spoken English. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Bye!